Hello, I hope this finds you well and having a great day. As I told you in seminar a week ago that you needed to have a library card to follow along with the resources that we have available for you today. The first website that I need you to go to is atlantic.lib.ia.us. Once you have gone to our Atlantic Public Library's website, then I need you to look at the tab here under Programs and Services. Go to the drop-down menu, Teens and Tweens. Notice here, right in the center, Homework Help. When you click on this site, this is where it will take you to having that library barcode. So down here in the bottom left-hand side of your screen is where you insert that number. Because I have already done that, I'm going to go ahead and take you to the next tab. Now, here is what is great. You will see that I have already created an account. Over here for you, it should say log in, my account, and from here, if you click on login, you will see I already have mine automatically saved, but go to this next section where it says don't have a username or password and go to sign up. The next window is very simple, does not ask for a lot of information from you, but the reason I recommend that you start your own account is that any of the sessions that you do with BrainFuse will save into your account and you will have your sessions there, any messages that you may receive from the tutor that you work with, any practice tests that you take, any note-taking resources that you create for yourself will all be saved in your own personal account. So I'm going to go ahead and log back into mine, which will take me to this window here. And here's where all these great resources are. So you'll notice in the first column you have expert help. The live tutoring, remember live tutoring, those tutors are only available every day from 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that is a great time frame if you are at home and you're working on some homework and you have a question and you don't have a resource that you can access from home or your friends don't know, try here and they will assist you with whatever question it is you have. Another thing that is available is the Writing Lab. This is a resource where if you have an essay or a writing assignment or whatever the case may be and you would like somebody else to proofread it for you. Now please note that this is not a situation, as I understand it, where they will correct all of your comma splices or identify when you have sentence fragments. It will give you general feedback on how you can improve the writing, which is a great resource and something that all of us can use. The next section is the Skills Surfer, and this is pretty exciting. So I'm going to go ahead and click on here and show you what all is available. And you'll notice that they have it broken down into lots of resources, and this is fantastic. So depending on what it is you're working on, right now as high schoolers, we click on the High School tab. Notice it breaks it down to core subjects, and then it also has some high school equivalency tests. So if you look here, let's see. I want to ask a question in earth science. All right, so I'm going to click on earth science, and I need some live help on plate tectonics. Okay, so you can see that I have researched this already, which is why it shows up. You'll notice here it gives explanations as far as what plate tectonics are all about, gives some diagrams, etc. If there's more of a specific question that you have, that is something that you can also insert. So for instance, I grabbed one of our physical science books that also has earth science in the back, and let's see. All right. I need to know a little bit more about weathering rate. All right, so obviously that search is looking within geology and geography. I need to go right back to earth science. And let's try that again. Okay, not looking like I'm going to have much luck here. And maybe that's because what I'm doing is I'm just trying to find specific topics from the textbook. But you would have probably more specific questions. Frost wedging. Let's try that. Well, I am striking out here. So that would tell me maybe that's something where I need to send a question. All right, so select grade, ninth grade, subject, earth science, enter question. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and submit question. I don't need to send an attachment. You will receive a response within approximately 1 business day in your message center. Okay. If I needed something a little bit faster, here I'm clicking on the live tutoring. Again, select grade, earth science, get live help. What I want to show you in this section is I pulled out a question from my one of the physical science textbooks, and literally I just randomly went to something in the back, and then you'll notice how the tutor here said, "Hi, how can I help you?" And then I just pulled in a quick question, went under the topic of the section from chapter 27, and then rather than just give me the answers right away, the tutor then asked me, "What do I think?" Then I just started to answer things. And then as I was quickly scanning, I was trying to think, okay, is this in the ground? The tutor then informed me, nope, this is something that only happens just rock. So I said, got it, thank you. Then you'll notice there on the whiteboard is a specific explanation as to what frost wedging is. And so it's a different explanation than I see what's in our textbook that we have. So it's another way to get further explanation. You can see here that the tutor is still typing a message on the whiteboard. So I'm not going to exit until I see what else the tutor is sharing with me. All right, excellent. All right. And you'll notice here there are several tools on the whiteboard. I can type text. So these are ways that I can then keep track of information. After you complete your session with the tutor, you will get a next screen here. So after the survey, you can either email that session to you, or if you click on play, you will get another window then that shows you the chat that you had with the tutor. Okay, so you will see how that happens there. Again, there's more information on the whiteboard. I'm going to go ahead and close through that. Okay. So that's a great resource for you. Something else I wanted to show you under Skill Surfer is, especially as you are preparing for what you want to do after high school, there's this entire section, College Entrance Test Prep. And look, we have advanced placement courses, some test prep here. Notice we have AP US Government as well as AP US History. We also have some practice PSAT tests. We have some practice SAT as well as ACT and CLEP, THEA. So many of these, depending on what your plans are for after high school, we have lots of practices here. I will tell you that some people for ACT preps will spend lots of money to prepare. Here is a resource that is completely free for you. So here, just some great ways to go through what the ACT is all about. I'm going to go back here to the prep pack. Gives you test taking strategies, tips for the writing test, what to use for calculators, multiple choice tests. It's a great resource. Okay, gives you the type of content that's covered on the ACT and the English section. So lots of resources available for all of you to get some additional help, to get some study resources for preparation, just ways to further your skills. I really encourage all of you to utilize this resource as it is completely free for you thanks to the Atlantic Public Library in conjunction with our Atlantic Community School Foundation. So, best of luck. If you have any questions, I am still figuring out more of the resources available, but I wanted to get this information out to you as soon as possible. Best of luck and enjoy. Thanks.